First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Rawchaa. Double honors to the apostles that rule well, the elders of Great Millstone, and honors and salutations to the sincere brethren on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and hope and sincerity. And if it be the Lord's will, would like to come forth as another witness in response to the video that the brother Rawchaa made. My name is Zayan Naquan, by the way. And as y'all can see on the screen, you know, the witness, the testimonies coming forth on behalf of this man, Apostle Rawchaa. You know, which I can personally come forth and say that this is a sincere brother, man. Straight up. You know, I chilled with the apostle a couple times. You know, we spent the night together, hung out, drank, chill, and you know, scripture say that we try the spirit by the spirit, man. And I've been around niggas in the world, been around niggas in this truth, okay. And I can honestly say that this man is a brother. You know, this guy, he's a real guy. And before I go any further, I just want to get the scripture. This is 1 second. The book of Galatians 6:2. Bear ye one another's burdens, and so fulfill the law of Yahweh. And I'm coming forth as a witness on behalf of Apostle Rawchaa. That's exactly what brothers is doing, is bearing that man's burden. Okay? Bearing his burden, because Yahweh said what? John, I believe it's in John 15. He said, there is no love greater than a man that lays down his life for his brother. And this ain't a video trying to diss Yakanan or Sakari or anybody that came up against the apostle. Because truth be told, they're doing what Yahweh set them up to do. Okay? Okay, and they brought forth information, and many people have brought forth information that made the apostle Rawchaa appear a certain type of way in the audience's eyes. So over here, Menofvalor, we bringing forth information to give you the other side of the coin. Okay, because the Lord said what? A just balance. Okay? The Lord's deal with a just balance. So you hear the negative, now you gotta hear the positive, and then you weigh out. Okay, you weigh it out, and okay, you make your own decision on whether this brother is truly a man of the Lord or he's a wicked nigga like some of you might think, man. Because y'all might see the motorcycle vest, or you hear rumors and stories of money situation. I for one will say straight up that this man didn't take any money from me. He didn't come, when he came to Jersey, he didn't put his hands in my pockets personally. You know, this brother threw down on the LQ, man. Shit, we bought hella bottles that night, man. Okay, and the elder chipped in, just like every other brother that was there chipped in, man. Okay. Also, the time he came down with the brother from Indiana, you know, I know that brother can come forward as a witness and say that the apostle is a straight up man. You know, the brother Rawchaa had mentioned in the video how the elder, you know, we were still shooting the shit, and the elder, you know, he gave up basically a spot on the couch for a brother to sleep on, man. I was right there as a witness when I seen that, and that blew my mind. I said, man, this cats in this world won't do that. Cats in this truth won't do that. Cats in the world won't do that, man. Okay? For the elder, here there's a man that's older than us. He had every reason he could have took up the couch himself if he wanted, man. And nobody would have said nothing. But the elder sat up straight up on the couch and continued sleeping straight up. Okay? And that was real, man. Most people won't do that. Most people want to lay down after drinking and hanging out, or after a long night of driving or whatever, etc. Okay? And that right there showed brotherly love, and that showed realness on behalf of the apostle. Because like I said, most cats in this truth won't even do that, man. They talk a good one, okay? But the actions speak louder than words. You know, and like I said, man, the apostle, he's just a straight up guy. You know, hey, maybe some guys, maybe some people, when some people was around the elder, they didn't really, you know, get they might not got a great vibe from the elder. And I'm gonna just say this, man. Personally speaking, I know if outside the truth, if a lot of you cats would have ran into the apostle, he probably still wouldn't have fucked with y'all, man. Cause a lot of people in this truth, man, y'all just doing this because it's just the thing to do. You have nothing else going for yourself. You know, and everybody's not gonna vibe with everybody. Some cats have a certain vibration that you just can't get with, man. So the best way for you to attack it is by calling that man a nigga, saying that he's wicked, saying that they this, that, and third, because you might not get that feeling that approach or that love, so to speak, that you wanted from the person, man. And I pushed camp with the apostle. I was in GMS New York, and I'm gonna be real. I had a certain perception of the elder before we ever chilled, man. I had a certain perception. That was years ago. I'm talking years ago. I had a certain perception for a long time about the apostle because him and me never really mingled ever like that. And then when we got to hang out, man, I felt ashamed for even thinking like that. And with that, I'm going to get my next scripture, man. I don't really want to ramble too much because I believe through the spirit the brother Rawchaa made his video was beautiful, it was on point, and the brother Rawchaa as well when they came forth with their testimonies. So like I said, man, I felt ashamed for even having that perception of the apostle. And with that, I'm going to get my next scripture. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 22 and verse 25. I would not be ashamed to defend a friend. And that's why I'm able to give this testimony. Okay? Because I'm not ashamed to defend the apostle. I'm not ashamed to come forth and say that this is a real guy, man. When me and the elder chilled, man, straight up, we got it in, man. We started getting in with the hands. You know, that was real. That really gave me a feel for like, okay, this is a straight up guy, man. He even gets down physically. You know, I wasn't there for. I came later on after the situation happened with them in the streets. But you know, when anybody that's into contact sports, anybody's into boxing, anybody's into MMA, you know, man, that you get a different, you grow a different perspective and a different respect for a person when you get it in physically with them, man. When you able to throw the hands with a brother, you really get a certain level of understanding of who this person is, so to speak, because you bond together, man. That's like many athletes, or in particular boxers. You know, they say to one another, man, like, yeah, I respect that fighter, you know. Why? Because he been in the ring with them. Now, we didn't get in the ring, you know. It was in the brother's living room. All right, but that's all we needed, man. You know, and Jake got down. The elder showed me a couple things. I showed him what I had, and he corrected the certain movements that I was doing that he said, you know, he showed me another angle that, you know, could have got me messed up. And I learned from him, and we bonded based off of that, you know. I'll give you another example of the elder's realness. I came in the crib. It was just me and him, and the elder was on the phone, man. Alright, and this is a fact. This is real. Y'all can take it however you want, man. The elder was on the phone. He was chopping it up with his demon or whatever. And I came in. I said, "Yo, apostle, man, you out here boo loving, man?" You know, and I approached him kind of seriously though. Like I was joking, but I was approaching him seriously to see the elder's response. He looked at me like, "You damn right, I'm boo loving, man." And that shit, I laughed. I said, "Nah, it's all good. I'll be boo loving too." You know, most cats, they would have like, "Nah, I ain't boo loving. Nah, I got hella hoes. I got like 18 wives and man, money over bitches and all this BS, man." And the elder kept it real, even though he wasn't quote unquote boo loving, but that's what I said. You know, playing around, but to get a response out of it, and his response was real as hell. His response was you can't expect nothing more from a man of his stature, man. Was to keep it true and keep it real. And those just little things. I'm not gonna go too deep into everything, you know, because A lot of things, man. A lot of you people out there in the audience are straight up heathens anyway, and I say that not physical heathens, but in your minds anyway. You won't be convinced. You know, these testimonies might not sway you to feel some type of way, but this is our way of showing Rawchaa that we give honors to our apostles and our elders, especially a man who's a friend and family to us, man. A man who I was able to, we shared the same living room, we drank out the same bottles, we ate together, you know, brother, sparred together, laughed together, listened to all types of genres of music, you know, got into different history and getting into the Indian languages and talking about the history of the Tainos and the Seminoles and, you know, all that stuff, man. So I could come forth and say that, you know, so Rawchaa sees that there's still some stand-up guys in this truth, because there's very few of them, man. We're like the last of the Mohicans, you know. And back to Sirach 22 and 25. I will not be ashamed to defend a friend, neither will I hide myself from him. And, you know, and through this adversity that the apostle was going through, you know, I bear the burden with the brother, like I said, to bring forth the other side of the coin, you know, the other side of the balance beam, so that you brothers and sisters out there can make your own decision based on testimonies. And you heard what people said on the other side about him, and now you hearing what brothers are saying sincerely out of their hearts about the apostle. No made up shit. It's not fake. We're not doing this to get no credit. You know? We're not doing this to get an audience. And like the scriptures say, I will not be ashamed of my friend, and neither will I hide myself from him. You know, and a lot of you guys out there probably won't be able to do this. So, you know, here at Menofvalor, you know, we stand up for what we believe in. And with that, I want to say shalom.